Is it
Uh-oh,
my mic
new
on?
mic.
There we go. Here we go. Yes. Eliav, goodbye. Sports 360 AZ. Good to see you as always. New season. So obviously, you and Nate just talked about the leadership that you've been given and the responsibility. How has learning from players like Candace, Diana, Brittany helped you develop your own leadership style now?
I think playing with great players is a great thing. I think you learn different leadership styles. I think just going back to my 2021 season, winning the championship against the Phoenix Mercury, I think that team was full of leaders, but leaders in their own way. And I think you're able to be your best authentic and genuine self when you do it your way. You don't try to do it like anyone else does it, because that's what makes you who you are. And then your teammates, they also see you being your authentic self, so they feel inspired to do the same thing. So for me, just having great leaders, seeing them be themselves and also get me to follow, that was inspiring. So I'm just trying to do the same, do it my own way.
Dan Scott, Arizona Republic. Kyle, last season you played in the middle of the season in the Olympics, and then this offseason you played in Unrivaled. So even though you were on different teams among Satu and AT, how do you think that helped you guys prepare for this season in Miami compared to mid-season when you're going through the Olympics and traveling, having to come back and finish the season?
Wait, huh? I'm sorry. You lost me a little bit.
What I'm saying is, how do you think being in Unrivaled helped prepare you, not having to travel overseas or anything, compared to going mid-season overseas and playing the Olympics and then coming back and having to finish last season?
All right, cool. I got that. I think Unrivaled was great because just having everyone in one spot, just not having to travel. I mean, it might sound like a small thing, but not having to travel is a lot. Like, it takes a lot on your body. You're able to just be in one place. You're also able to just, like, connect with your teammates, other teams. I think that's kind of the biggest thing for me with Unrivaled was the no travel.
Greg Moore, columnist, Arizona Republic. Good to see you. I covered the Mercury in 21. I remember the finals.
Yeah. I remember too.
No doubt.
Per.
So the WNBA is getting like more and more attention, right? And then with the franchise reset, there's going to be a lot of fans who are interested in the Mercury. I'd like to kind of help introduce you to those new fans. So I'm curious about your origin story. Like, who taught you basketball? Where was it? Was it the driveway, the park up the street, the rec center? Like, what's your origin story when you learned the game?
Damn, this is a great question. I don't think no one has ever asked me this, unless I was doing like something else. But I'm from North Philly. I know y'all know that. Just a kid from North Philly, but I started playing basketball right where I live, 32nd and Berks. Whether it was shooting on the one-way sign, just trying to like hit it right in the middle, like, okay, that's the rim, or somebody nailing the crate to the one-way sign. Graduated from the crate to like right on the corner of the block. They took a rim from the park, put it up, and we just started hooping right there. It was like my cousins, a bunch of guys from the neighborhood. I was just standing there and would like kind of wait my turn, and then they realized I had a little bit of game, so they let me play with them. So kind of went from 32nd and Berks to 33rd and Diamond. It wasn't a lot of like opportunities for young girls to play in different leagues, so just played in the league with a bunch of guys and just guys from the neighborhood, just really loving and embracing the fact that I could hoop and didn't matter that I was a girl. That's why I thought it was super special for me. If you look back on draft day, I'm talking to Holly and I'm like, you know, this for all my guys on 32nd and Berks, just to give y'all something to brag about, because I think the things that those guys instilled in me, whether it was that toughness or that grit or just always having that chip on my shoulder because I wasn't as strong as them, but at times I was much quicker, much more athletic. But just the street smart and just that toughness, I think, that have been instilled in me since I was a little girl, I definitely got to get him another shout out. Shout out to the guys.
Hey, Kyle, good morning. How you doing? Joshua Huron with Anscape. It's been noted that you mentored Angel Reese in Unrival, and you've been quoted saying that, you're just walking her through her finishes and making her realize that it's not just her going through this process. How did your time mentoring athletes in Unrival prepare you for just an increased leadership role with this Mercury team this year?
I think Unrival was super fun. I think Angel has had a lot of success. And I just saw like a little bit of myself in her, whether it was, having a bad game of not being able to finish the ball well, or just kind of just growing through like being a great player. So for me, I've had great mentors, and I know what it feels like for a player of my caliber to like pour into you and give you that confidence, and also give you that criticism. So it was just about like pouring into her and helping her grow as a person and as a player.
Hey, Kyle, Mark McClune, Arizona's Family, 3TV, CBS 5. Not sure if you're interested in being a reporter when it's all said and done with your career, but let us know.
Okay. Remember you said that?
Yeah, okay. It's on tape. I think we're taking this live.
Bet.
How do you balance kind of the joy of, having fun with your coach, having fun with your teammates, and also playing with that chip on your shoulder?
I think I have this really good balance of like joy, but there's times where you have to remind yourself of like you're playing the game you love. Like this is your life. You know, as a kid, you play the game. You don't realize where it can take you. And for me, it's like sometimes I just have to stop. Like I am playing basketball for a living. Like I am doing what I love to do. So just constantly reminding myself of that. And I think I just have these moments where I have that just wave of like gratitude where I'm just super grateful for everything, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, whatever. And yeah, I think it's just a constant thing. Like I'm just grateful. Like I'm grateful. Like this is year 10 for me. People don't make it to year 10. So like I said, I'm just grateful.
Hey, Kahleah, Brennan Clean, Phoenix New Times. Obviously, Nate and Nick were both asked about style of play, and you guys are all learning each other, and it's early stages of all of that. But what excites you about the style and kind of identity of what this team can be on the floor when we finally get to see you guys in a couple weeks here?
Well, I think I love that everyone has locked in defensively. I think when you really like sacrifice just playing offense to like we're gonna guard, I think we were very intentional from day one in saying that we want to guard. We know we can score, but we want to be able to rely on our defense at times. So I'm just excited that everyone has kind of bought into that. I mean, like first day, the first thing was like defense. No one was just like defense. It was like, let's go, let's get it. But I think that's why it's so important for me to set the tone. Like he said, defense, I'm like, let's go, like let's get it. So I was just excited for everyone kind of just following that energy of like, yeah, we're going to guard and really taking pride in that. So I think the coaches, and just a major shout out to AT, who was really the big dog on like, yeah, we're going to guard.
What's going on, Kahleah?
What up?
Stephen Prejean Gardner's PHN Exports. Back in 2023 with the Sky, we had a conversation about the way defense has shifted to giving you longer closeouts. Can you speak to how important the three-point shot is to your profile and the quick decisions to catch, shoot, or drive in that, with your profile this season?
Well, I guess I got to give it to Nate, huh? I came here and I like to play in the midi. Like I like to get to the rim, but like I like to get to my midi. So I guess I was a little delulu about the three. So Nate was just like rim and three, and I'm like, all right. Early on it was a little tough for me, but I just kind of bought in. Like shout out to Preston, where you at, P? they show me the numbers. They're just telling me how it can elevate my game and the things that would change. So I just kind of bought into it and worked at it. It's just getting in the gym and working on my finishes and then just shooting that three consistently. And I just see the difference in, the numbers. The numbers show it from 2023 to 2024. It was about getting more threes up for me. And then it just also changed my points per game. So rim and three, you said rim and three? I got you. No manure strips.
Hi, Jeff Metcalf. Nate was talking about how between you and AT and Satu, any of you could be out there initiating the offense, rolling to the basket, scoring that way. How do you see just the combination of what the three of you can do together?
I love that our offense is positionless, like I told you guys before. It allows us to be comfortable in an offense, but it also allows us to kind of float around, not to be like, oh, I'm stuck in this position. Like, no, we kind of go through spots. Everyone knows each and every spot. So I think with the kind of players that we have being so versatile, it fits the offense, and we're the perfect fit for it. So like I said, I'm just excited to play positionless basketball with such unique players who have a dynamic skill set. Thanks, y'all.